Hello and welcome to another Dragon Ball Raging Blast. Wait a minute, this is a Raging Blast. This is Sparking Zero. So yeah, welcome to the very first Dragon Ball Sparking Zero character breakdown video. It's gonna be a mouthful. And you're probably wondering how the hell I'm even able to make this video in the first place. Well, a big shout goes to Creeps for supplying the footage. I did obviously reach out and ask him to use the footage and he said, yep, go figure. Go figure, is that the right word? In any case, he gave it the go-ahead, and now I'm able to create a little character breakdown for you guys on a game that's not even out yet. So, again, a lot of what you see and what is explained in this video is subject to change, so bear that in mind when the game fully releases. But for the time being, this is going to be like a prototype of what you should expect to see when Sparking Zero does drop. And you're probably wondering, who is this Super Saiyan Goku specifically? Because there's a lot of Super Saiyan Goku. And why is he so angry? Like, why is so many moves got anger in them? Well, let me explain who this Goku is, if you're not familiar. Basically, this Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, is called Super Saiyan Goku Z Mid. But for reference sake, I'm just going to call him Super Saiyan Mid Goku. And this specific Super Saiyan Goku is from the moment when Frieza eliminated Krillin and got the victory royale. Except for the fact that Krillin was not the last player, and Goku was. And Goku is at full shield, he has a chug jug ready, he has a mythical shotgun ready, he has everything in his kit right now, ready to go, because Frieza took down his teammate. And that is what Super Saiyan is. It's just Goku bringing out the sweaty Fortnite gear. This is a really bad way of explaining it. So yeah, this is basically just a very mildly inconvenienced Goku after Baldy McBaldface got eliminated. And now Goku is a super duper Saiyan. He beats up Frieza. Frieza tries to match his freak, but unfortunately, Goku's too freaky for him. And then at the end of it all, Frieza tries one last time to hit him with the skibbity blast. And then Goku says, "You got," and then killed him. Speaking of killing, I'm going to kill myself if I keep making these jokes. But all you need to know, in summary, is that this Goku is from the fight with Frieza. Specifically, Final and Full Power Form Frieza. However, I'm going to go under the assumption that they're going to use this Goku for the Cell games as well, but don't quote me on that. We'll just have to wait and see. So you're probably wondering how this Goku plays in Sparking Zero. All we have to really go off of right now is that, number one, the gameplay is just Budokai Tenkaichi. It's like a more polished and refined version of the gameplay formula we all know and love, with some changes here and there. So for the time being, I'm going to cover less about combo potential and more of just the moves themselves and what they do, and if they're any different to their Budokai Tenkaichi 3 counterparts. So let's start right off and dive into his super attacks, and also his buff moves, because there's two categories now, there's super attacks and super buffs, or utility moves I guess. Also, this is off topic and completely out of nowhere, but can we just talk about how crisp that transformation is? Oh, it's so good. Well, first we're going to cover Meteor Smash. It's a dash attack, cinematic type move. In terms of how accurate it is, it does seem like it goes straight forward, so it might be easier to dodge at like medium to long range. And there is quite a few instances where Creeps does manage to miss the move, so I think that could be a big downside unless they decide to patch that out to make it more accurate. But other than its trajectory, the way it's able to hit the opponent, it does quite good damage. And the cinematic is a little bit iffy, like there's a little bit weightless, and it's not very impactful, but it's good, it's fine. I do see the complaints, and I'm hoping they do like correct them in the final release, but for the time being, what we got in this like demo build, I think it's fine. I think it works well. As for the move itself, I imagine it'll be quite good to string into combos where the opponent is launched back, because this seems like a really strong move when it comes to chasing down the opponent after a combo. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's literally what Goku does in the anime, so if you want to get a good reference on how good this will be in a combo, then think no further than, you know, how Goku uses his iconic kick. But yeah, all you need to know is that it's a cinematic rush type move. I'm half certain it can be blocked and especially dodged. Dodge is definitely going to be the strongest counterplay. Barriers will work as well. I'm pretty sure you can counter this as well. Just think of it as your average Joe type dash attack move. It looks great, the damage is good, and overall I'm quite impressed with this dash attack, especially of Super Saiyan Mid Goku. I'm glad they gave him something cool. Here is something I am really astonished that they buffed, and this is the now I'm angry buff move. Like, this move went from just being a flat key increase and, you know, like a key draining melee buff attack move to just a free ultimate attack. And I'd say that's quite interesting that they went this route with the buff move. However, the trick is that after the high tension mode is over, or sparking mode I should say, you get a temporary increase to all stats after performing a super or an ultimate attack, which is really interesting. I'm glad they're actually doing something different with these buffs. Like, it's really cool to see that they're going above and beyond for the buff moves. I feel like that was something that was really lacking when it comes to games like Rage Blast 2, where all the buff moves kind of felt the same. So I'm glad that they're adding unique and interesting gimmicks to this game now. Especially when it comes to Now I'm Angry. Now I'm Angry has gotten such a huge glow up when it comes to its mechanics and stuff. Really fun and really interesting type move. It does cost 3 bars though, so I think that will be something that hinges on how well you're able to proc it and stuff, like the right timing. I think this will be like finish sign from Rage Blast 2, where you pop it and that's what decides the match, like whether or not you hit a super and ultimate attack. Alright, next is the Super Kamehameha. Again, footage is quite scarce for this move since it's a really quick acting super attack. It is chargeable like in the original games. It does track opponents a lot easier compared to previous games, as most beam super attacks do in this game. Like, they will bend to try and follow your opponent to the best of its ability, but it doesn't always hit, so bear that in mind. Also, it can be blocked, it can be absorbed, and yes, absorption is a thing in this game. Dr. Gero can absorb beam attacks. It can be deflected, and I'm half certain if there is a nullification in this game, it can be nullified. So yeah, Super Kamehameha, basic beam attack. It looks really pretty in this game. That's about all I have to say about it. And the last super or utility move is Wild Sense. There's no footage of this currently, but I imagine it plays very similarly to how it's used in previous games. If you don't know, Wild Sense is basically a activation type status effect, where once you activate the move, the next attack that comes straight your way, you will automatically dodge it one time only, which is good. I imagine it'll have a lot of benefit in this game, but I do think the amount of bars you need to spend to activate is quite expensive. So I guess that is the intention, to prevent you from spamming it. But it's honestly kind of unchanged by looks of things. But again, that all lies down to the fact that this game's not out yet, and we'll just have to wait to. So for now, we can write Wild Sense off as just staying the same, and I'm all for it, honestly. I don't really have anything else to add about this move. And finally, we come down to the ultimate attack. Here we go, the Angry Kamehameha. This move, although function-wise it's generic, it's an energy beam that can be blocked, most likely can be deflected, and most likely can be absorbed and whatnot. However, visually, this move has seen such a glow up. You see, a lot of people have complained for the longest time that this move is not a Kamehameha because it's yellow. Kamehamehas are usually blue. And they've addressed this by having it for the first few frames of the move. You can see that it's a blue charger, and then it flashes to yellow pretty much instantly. Really lovely touch there. And obviously the animation is really good. I do miss the animation where they get like absorbed by the blast and then explode. But I think this is also a really good alternative version of that as well. The fact that there's always a unique impact frame for the character before getting blown up by the attack, and the way the whole attack is choreographed before it launches and after it launches, it's perfect. I love how this came out. But yeah, if you're interested in how it is functionally, it's just an average beam. It does its job, it's big, powerful. You really want to use this after activating the Now I'm Angry buff, like I mentioned earlier. But if you're here for my opinion, like visually, it's just stunning. I love it. It's perfect. It's absolutely chef's kiss. I adore it. And that's all I have to say for Sparking Zero's version of Z Mid Super Saiyan Goku. What are my thoughts on it? Honestly, he's a very good beginner character. Like from what I've seen, he has a very powerful buff that can be useful when you want to finish himself with an ultimate attack or super attack. He has a very good melee super attack that has a lot of combo potential in the future. He has a decent projectile that will cover distance if you need it. He has an ability to dodge moves if you ever need to dodge a big attack or something. His ultimate is also quite good as well. And overall, I'd say he's just gotten a huge glow up since Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I think this is honestly the best I've seen Super Saiyan Goku look in a Dragon Ball game in a very long time. I think the last time I saw Goku look this good was in either Kakarot or Fighters. It's one of the two. So normally I'd end these videos off with a little match demonstrating what we've learned in today's video, but instead I'm going to take this moment to promote Creeps' channel and tell you to go subscribe to him if you want to go see the full footage. As of recording this, he has also uploaded another video, so you have like, what, 45 minutes worth of footage to go watch. So make sure you go on ahead and go over to Creeps' channel. I really do appreciate the fact that he let me use this footage to make a video on. And if you're not subscribed to him, go ahead and do it anyway. And hey, while you're here, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in keeping up with Rage Blast 2 character breakdowns. And once Sparking Zero does actually drop, I will continue to make Sparking Zero breakdown videos as well. But as of right now, I'm just making this one as like a test to see if you guys rock with the format on that. And again, if you want to go see more footage of Sparking Zero, obviously Creeps' link is in the description below. And also the video I got this from is also in the description and comments below. So thank you all for watching, thank you all for the support, make sure you go support Creeps for the footage, and also check out his channel when you're there. But as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.